During his trip to Canada on July 27, 2022, Antipope Francis actively participated in a pagan and idolatrous smudging ritual. The ritual was specifically arranged to accommodate Francis. Francis was even given 2 items to help him actively participate, and it was publicly stated that he was going to participate. During the ritual, the pagan invoked, quote, the Western grandmother to give access to the sacred circle of spirits, end quote.
We'll do a virtual circle, and we'll open a circle here today, in spirit. And from that circle, we can visualize a sacred fire, because sacred fire unites everything that exists in creation. So we'll put virtual tobacco in that fire as well. And we will honor earth, wind, water, and fire. We will honor the mineral aspect, the vegetable aspect, and the human aspect. I will ask the east direction to open its door so we can have access to that direction. I will ask the southern direction to open its door as well, to have access to that direction. I will ask the western direction to open that door, the grandmother door. We'll honor the northern direction, the direction of grandfathers. I'll open the 4 directions. I will whistle 4 times. This is a wild turkey bone I've had for about 20 years, and I use it in my ceremonies. Before I do that, I'd like for you to put your hands on your heart, each one of you. The heart can be like a talking stick, but that's where the Creator put wisdom in humans. And we often need to remind ourselves of this. It's an important gesture to connect ourselves with that wisdom. Western grandmother to give us access to the sacred circle of spirits so they can be with us, so we can be united and stronger together.
That is demonic, and it is definitely a public act of apostasy. Anyone who tells you that to actively participate in such a pagan ritual as Francis and his fake cardinals did is not an act of heresy or apostasy is being dishonest or just doesn't know what he's talking about. As St. Thomas taught, if someone were to worship at the tomb of Muhammad, he would be deemed an apostate. Likewise, to actively participate in a pagan ritual that invokes the, quote, Western grandmother to gain access to, quote, the sacred circle of spirits is apostasy. As we covered in our video, Vatican II is a new religion. Active participation in non-Catholic worship is always forbidden, because to actively take part in non-Catholic worship is to manifest belief in the religion according to which the worship is being conducted. Hence, when pagans publicly and actively invoke demonic spirits, which is what happened during this ritual in Canada, to actively take part in that, as Francis and his fake cardinals did, is to profess belief in the spirits being worshipped and the religion according to which the worship was conducted. Our video, Vatican II is a new religion, cited various things to show that any act or gesture that signifies active participation in non-Catholic worship, such as receiving gifts during the ceremony, placing your hand over your heart, obviously joint prayers, joint quote blessings, following the instructions of the one leading the worship, helping to arrange the worship, responding to prayers, etc., constitutes mortally sinful participation in the worship of a false religion. There have been many statements and acts of heresy and apostasy by the Vatican II antipopes, but this is an extremely clear one. It proves once again that Francis is a public apostate. Since the quote, gods of the heathens are devils, 1 Corinthians 10:20, anti-Pope Francis and his fake cardinals opened themselves up further to demons by this active participation in paganism. When will defenders and adherents of the Vatican II sect, which is not the Catholic Church but the prophesied whore of Babylon, the end times counterchurch, wake up? Also, see our recent video called, Did the Bible Predict 70 Years Without a Pope?